Hey guys, Jacob Dupre here. I'm using some products from Rolly here, playing the VPS Avenger Synth with these instruments. So I have the Rolly block here and the loop block, which I'm using to control Ableton, and also the Seaboard Rise. One of the things I really like about the interface for Avenger Synth is the way you can assign parameters simply by dragging them. So if I come over here, I really like this Dubstep Monster 1, one of the other dubstep sounds. This is really awesome and dirty. If I go over here to the rate for the LFO, I can set it where I want it, by dragging it around like that. But then I can go to the LFO and I can drag it and say I want it to go to cutoff. Now it's on cutoff, and if I want to adjust the amount, I click this triangle right here and I can adjust the amount. And so you're seeing that level move, so that's the LFO that I've assigned there. I could also take it anywhere I want. I could take it over to the FM over here, and now I have a triangle there. So it's really easy to drag it anywhere you want. I could take it to cutoff, I could take LFO 1 or 2, could take it up here to the volume, adjust volume from here. With these really dirty dubstep sounds, I like to go in and do things with the pitch. So you can go here with pitch, and you can see right now this one is set to have a little bit of a little dive down and then reach center. So it sounds like this. But I can go in here and set nodes at different points if I want by double clicking. And I can create some really cool patterns which is going to be bending the pitch up and down. So that's what this would sound like. I probably want to bring that back to center pitch there, so I'm playing a G here. And I mean, I can get them as crazy as I want. Could start down, could go up, could come back like this. As you saw in my arrangement of the Avengers theme, you can use the Rolly gear here to control the Avenger synth. So I was using the Seaboard Rise here to control it, and I really love doing it. It really works well with this synth. And what I figured out you can do is you can do things like set the slide up and down the key to the cutoff. So if I start here, I'm wide open, and then when I roll back, you'll hear the cutoff close up. And I also have the pitch bend set on the glide, so when I glide up and down the keyboard, so I'm able to do really cool things like this. And it's very expressive. The synth allows me to be very expressive in this way. Just to give you a taste of some of the other sounds, some of the other presets in the Avenger synth, here's some in some different categories. There's ARP, bass, all the way through, pads, and there's even some piano keys and sequences. So here in the ARP, here's one called Broken Emotions. It's a really cool one. And you also have, here's just some basic, how about some pads? So here's an atmospheric pad. Sounds a little bit like the Windows login screen to me. Cinematic 3 pad. That one's really cool too. Even some piano keys. So like here's a Rhodes, or how about a funky Rhodes? The drum category is really cool and has some pre-programmed kind of beats and stuff, you know, things where you just kind of play one note and you get this really cool loop. So here's one. Again, if you're into any kind of electronic production or like dubstep stuff, like I was talking about before, there's an effects section and there's some really cool built-in effect sounds. So here's like a down sweep that you could use in your production. Here's a dub FX. If you're interested in trap music, here's one called Trap Downer. This is one of my favorite in the effects section because I like how it sounds, but also because of its name, because it's called FX Vomit. I see why they named it that. There's some really awesome lead sounds in here too. You know, stuff you could use as like the lead in electronic beats or any EDM tracks. Thanks for checking out the VPS Avenger Synth with me. If you have any more questions about it, you can always call your Sweetwater sales engineer and they'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.